Oh.
So good
Don't be a
news.
concern, man.
Good news is, if you look at me, I don't think we have to worry about this side getting hit.
Bad news.
I'm not sure if there are any, apart from maybe it might kill our base whenever this thing fires up. Wait, what? Are they gone? They just checked out and left. What?
They just stopped coming by all of a sudden.
Well, you know all those dudes that were like piled up?
Oh,
They're just-
yes, we were aware of the dudes. They were terrifying.
But now they're just gone.
He became dude aware.
Oh, that was weird.
Have you guys
That
ever
was
like
weird.
accidentally yanked a drone out of the sky?
No.
No.
Like
You
it's
can do that?
It's trying to offload stuff onto you, and you're like yoink, and it's like because you're like right clicking on something.
I didn't know you could pick
That's
them up.
amazing. I didn't know you could do that.
It's slightly traumatic.
Yeah, for the drone, who cares? It doesn't have feelings.
Deliver me iron faster, better, gooder. Come on.
Okay, these are no
There we
longer
go.
requesting petroleum. There are a bunch of empty barrels on the petroleum belts.
That's not supposed to happen.
There is mostly empty barrels on the petroleum belts.
Oh. Gonna say the whole thing worked before you guys touched it.
Small chance is my fault.
You nasty bastards.
Holy shit, these guys hurt.
Let's just pick up all the empty barrels off the petroleum belt.
Okay, so bad news is riding to Valhalla right now. Very bad.
Bad news is something is bad.
It hurts. It
Can
hurts so
confirm
much.
it is bad.
There's so many things. Luckily, none of them are touching me. But there's so many of them.
This is a weird problem to have. There's so
Is
many
it the
empty
weirds?
barrels on the conveyor belt that my inventory was full of empty barrels. So then I put down a chest to try and get rid of all the empty barrels in my inventory. And the chest is too small to contain the number of empty barrels I had.
Alarming.
I don't know why it happened, but I don't see more, which is super weird.
Okay, riding to Valhalla again. These things hurt so bad. These bases are like 50% worm at this point.
Alright. So
Which
our,
is the only thing that you don't want to see when you get there, basically.
yep.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, the spitters are pretty deadly. I'm just trying to take out the spawners.
Okay, so plastic throughput is now about double what it used to be. Let's see
By the way,
if that's
when
enough
you
to.
get the chance, can actually, you know what? I'm probably just gonna kidnap your tank and move it elsewhere.
Yeah, go for it.
Because that tank being parked outside of the kill wall is really, really bad for me trying to lure all of the enemies past it.
So I have super good news. Our plastic throughput is so good that our red circuit factories are now producing at full capacity.
Hey, that's
That-
good.
Yep.
That's so good it feels impossible.
It will last until our petroleum dies out, which is to say, I don't know when that's going to happen, but
Can
it's
you check
inevitable.
my Can you check my solid fuel factory? That might be where the empty barrels came from. I think they're going to the right line.
I don't see any more empty barrels, so I think that it was just like a super
Okay.
fucking weird fluke.
Yeah, it's that interchange exchange right there. Oh, yeah, it is. It's that right there, directly below you.
This thing?
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
I
okay.
screwed that up. Sorry, empty barrels and petroleum barrels look almost identical if you're not paying attention.
I see.
Just yeah. Well, there's a culprit. Other culprit. Well,
Super easy fix, already taken care of.
yes.
Life is good. Alright, so let's just gonna keep taking my quick audit of plastic. Very pleased to
There
see
we
this red circuit situation has improved so much.
I've increased storage of heavy oil because it was making it so we literally don't get oil. It was maxed out again. Getting good at that, apparently.
We need a nuke or something.
So many baddies.
Lots of bad things.
This base here is so dense.
Yeah. Oh,
Every
yeah,
frame
okay.
is so dense. There's so many things going on.
This is great. Yeah, the plastic line is now completely backed up.
That's
So,
probably good.
Yep. What we need to do now is increase our red circuit production. And we need to do that via increasing our copper wire production. And we need to do that via...
Is there a way to upgrade tank speed?
Probably.
Because that would be
There's so
really
many upgrades in this
nice.
game.
Huh. Very interesting. We'll do this.
I mean, luckily this is actually an old base, so it wasn't covered in worms. Just big biters.
Big honkin' biters.
Well... Bird. Keith.
Wander makes displeasurable noises.
Dude. This is uncomfortable amounts of biters following me.
Let me pull you up on the mappy and look at you. Oh. Holy crap.
I made a lot of friends.
Oh, you're driving into more of them. Jeebles.
Not
Wow.
much I can do. Oh, shit.
This would be a good time to have a flamethrower. Oh, I hope you unloaded your inventory.
Oh yeah, I don't have shit on me.
But I love
Okay.
that tank. I love it like
Well,
a
you should've
father.
You loved it
This
so
ain't
much
your-
you should have actually kept track of it.
This ain't your tank, Bird. I put your tank behind the wall. I made it
Thanks
out.
for the memories.
I made it away, but I hope my double laser.
Oh no, there's so much red chasing you on the map.
But they're getting really strung out. They
Actually,
might
yeah, a lot of
forget-
them are stopping now.
I'm just gonna go park in front of the laser wall.
Oh, I have
Lasers.
bad news.
Don't turn off the power.
Our electricity is really bad.
Oh.
Now it's worse.
I believe
Congratulations.
it might be because you're shooting those things.
No, they're
well, I
not
have
shooting anymore.
I have good news, Bird, which is
What?
that this is magical.
What is?
With this.
I'm looking at the key. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is your empty barrel repository?
Wow.
Well, I started getting oil up by the solar panels and stuff.
Keith, can you just walk
And bringing
to
it
your
down
right
here is
a
crude.
little bit?
Am I right?
Drown yourself.
Yeah, because there's a billion dronies that wanted to give you something. And you were just outside the range, and they were sitting there looking very sad.
We can start making more drone things so that the drones can just be free range.
Yeah,
Have
we
a
need more
great
drone
time.
ports. That is true.
They're so
Well-
expensive because they require like 45 red circuits.
Well, at this point, red circuits are pretty backed up, so
Green circuits are now a problem, though. Red
no
circuits are great.
surprise. I mean, honestly, green circuits aren't that big of a problem. Like, yeah, we're running out, but it's not.
The
Not so
belts
bad.
must be fat at all times. And if green circuits are
Belts
running
must be
out,
fed
it
and
usually
fat.
could. It doesn't necessarily mean like good things. It could mean like a copper plate problem, which in this case, I'm looking at it is actually
Wow.
the case. Yes, we're not
Circuit
producing
Veteran
enough
2
copper
produced
plates
10,000 advanced circuits per hour.
Huh.
A very
Because we're not
specific
getting
milestone
enough
measurement.
copper ore.
Well, my solid
Because-
fuel production has failed. That's an interesting new one.
What did you do, Wanderbot?
Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Let
Dear
me-
Lord, we back up so hard on light fuel.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what happened. I suppose at one point somebody probably asked me, hey Bird, can you balance the copper plate outputs? And I never got around to it. So let me do that. Because one of the problems is that we just have really bad balancing issues down here. Okay. But that's fine. I can fix that easily enough.
How can I tell if I'm in drone at work? I'm not. I guess it's kind of pointless. Yeah, I see. I figured out why I ruined everything with a bunch of empty barrels.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be outputting empty barrels. I, like, flipped something around because there's a backup, and I'm like, oh, I screwed this up. Nope, hadn't.
You corrected a problem that didn't exist, basically.
Yeah, so sort of. So you know how I had that one belt feeding into the petroleum belt? Turns out it was supposed to do that. It just wasn't supposed to be feeding empty barrels in there.
Oh, well, yeah, I was probably definitely tasked with balancing the copper plate output and then never got around to it. I'm looking at this right now.
The important thing is that we all understand that we're all failures deep down inside.
Yep.
Hooray.
Okay. What could have triggered this? Let's see, I can do an ad hoc hacky solution. No, this isn't gonna work.
Yes, it is, Bird. You just gotta believe in yourself.
Cannot hacky the sack.
Okay.
I left my tank behind, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, stop doing that.
Drones, come to me.
I've never left my tank behind.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. I had to evict it.
Oh, yeah.
It's messed up. It pays rent.
No, it
Does it?
doesn't.
Oh.
I have so many questions now.
Well, good news is I have no answers.
Yay! That's the end of that joke. Boop.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
That's all we had to offer.
I have a problem.
Okay.
Fixing this is going to
Rabble?
require effort.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Effort's like the opposite of what we like to do.
Also, effort is like Bird's kryptonite.
Yeah.
At least when the
We
sun's
considered
down.
alternate approaches that don't involve effort.
Bird's like the opposite of a vampire. The sun goes down and it's just like,
I want to be alone. And do nothing.
News is, if you load up on oh no, I'm dead.
How did you do that? Oh, 'cause you're in the middle of war.
Well,
Uh-oh.
no, I wasn't driving well. Oh, I made it! I made it!
Oh, you're
And
so
I'm dead.
fucked.
Oh shit!
You're technically not dead yet.
And I'm dead. Yeah,
Now
I
you're
hit the
technically
one
quite dead.
smidgel of water, and my tank's like, it doesn't
Oh,
even.
Yeah. Funny.
Whatever. All right.
Made a mistake.
Well, there that goes. I guess. Well, you know, I honestly got rid of the base, but that was stupid. Ah, shit! I lost all my stuff. All right. Well, you know
What
what?
did we learn today?
Very
It's
little.
Bird's fault.
Primarily, we learned what happens after death.
Yes. What else? Shit.
What happens after people die, Key?
Can't answer us. He's dead.
Oh. Well, that's okay. Right?
I've been waiting for that.
Okay, we want to do this, 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 and then this, and that preserves that rando shit that was going on.
Desperately trying to ramp up everything oil related. Things are getting backed up, and I don't like it.
Did I ramp up our green circuits even more?
Yes, you can.
Ramp
I
up
just
all-
fixed the
ramp up all
copper plate
things.
supply to it, so feel free to start putting more factories down.
If it's something that's low on the food chain, the answer to ramping it up is always yes.
If it's a downstream dependency of a billion different things, yes. I used a work term just then, and that's bad.
Oh, there are
no.
corpses in 1.5. You can get your stuff back. Well, that's handy.
What is this, Dark Souls?
Yeah.
game ripping off Dark Souls. Look at it. It looks exactly like Dark Souls.
Oh man, people get so mad when you compare anything to Dark Souls now. That switch has flipped.
There's a stupid game called Dark Souls 2 that's really like Dark Souls and it's dumb.
Okay, this just makes me think, like, a couple of years from now, there's going to be a movement to go back to like classic games, and Dark Souls is going to be one of them. Like kind of the way people go back to like Mario or whatever.
Get ready for the Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter for Dark Souls.
Oh no.
No.
Yep. That's the future.
Alright.
I can't wait for the Dark Souls movie made that stars Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg?
That's how these movie adaptations go. You can just make up a
Undead
joke
by
about who's
nature.
gonna star in it, and then it turns out that way.
They took his girl. Now he'll take their souls.
Dork Souls. The Dorkening. Dark.
I'd watch it if it was like Vin Diesel. I bet he could pull it off. No, he couldn't. Nobody could.
Damn,
I'd
man.
watch it if it was
Damn.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel
can
is a
do
huge
anything.
fan. And you're
Of
just gonna
something?
crap all over him.
Of
I have
you?
no idea.
Is he a big fan of you?
Yeah. Haven't you ever heard? Okay, Vin Diesel tweeted at you a while ago, Wander. Oh. That's the
Everyone
sound
Diesel
disbelief.
bot here.
Okay, how do I? Do you guys know how to mark trees for removal?
Nope.
I mean, I can do it in Kingdom, but I don't know how to do it in this game.
Options, controls.
It's the same thing, same button, I'm sure.
I don't remember how to do it in Kingdom.
Dude, speaking of standardized inputs, I'm going insane right now playing Morrowind. Because in Morrowind, they never decided, they never realized that escape should be the universal way of leaving everything on a computer game.
Mm-hmm.
So if you right-click to open your inventory /stats/map screen, you have to right-click to leave it. And if you press J to open your journal, you have to press J again to leave it. And if you make the mistake of pressing escape, it opens the escape menu, and all of your interface disappears as if it's closed. But then when you press escape again to leave the escape menu, the interface comes back up, and it loops. Like it becomes a layered series of menus that you have to, like, remember the order of operations to get back out of at some point.
I don't know what the hell you just said, but it sure doesn't sound good.